Okay, so in which country can 1,200 youths be arrested, tried, and sentenced to death by execution? And the execution is actually being carried out. Now, what did these people do? What was or were their crimes? To understand these sudden arrests and death sentencing, two things will come to fore. The first is what was happening before the coming of this man and what was happening after the coming of this man. His name is Constant Mutomba, and he's the 35-year-old, newly appointed, no nonsense, strict disciplinarian Minister of Justice of the Democratic Republic of Congo, or Congo Kinshasa, as it is fondly called. Before he was appointed Justice Minister, gangs known as Kulunas in the Congo, held sway in the country. They did whatever they liked. They were armed. They were always armed with machetes, and they will move sometimes from house to house, robbing, maiming, raping, just generally terrorizing people in the country. And nobody, in fact, in Congo, once it was 7 p.m., everybody ran back into their houses and locked themselves in because these gangs were in charge of the night. During the day, they were used by the Western companies to mine the resources of the Congo. And these resources include cobalt, lithium, titanium, gold, diamond, name it. Congo Kinshasa is actually the world's richest country in terms of natural resources. So now, once Constant was appointed the justice minister, he decided to put an end to this exploitation. He decided that it was time that the Congolese took back possession of their resources. And the first people that he saw that was a problem were these gangs that were being used by all these companies. So he read them the Riot Act. He told them, look, this is what the law says in this country regarding armed robbery, rape, terrorism, etc. Once you are caught doing any of this, the law says that you will be sentenced to death and you will be executed. But they didn't listen. So he got his police and they went arresting all these people. And in a short period of time, they had arrested 1,200 people. And they quickly sent all of them to court for trial. And guess what? The courts sentenced all of them to death by execution as stipulated by the laws of the country. But this death sentence caused a stir in the world. Everybody began to address the situation and ask the country, what are you doing? Why would you want to kill 1,200 young people just like that? You've got to jail them. But Constant, the justice minister, insisted that the law is the law. That's about time everybody in Congo began to respect the laws of the land. And guess what? One by one, he's matching them and they're all being executed. And when told to show some clemency, to show some forgiveness, he insisted that the laws were there and that he had read them a riot act and that those that would be shown clemency were those who were under 17. Those could still be corrected. But according to him, anybody that was 18 and above who went armed, because the law is basically against those who were armed whilst committing these offenses. Anybody who committed these offenses armed either with a machete or a gun was going to be executed. Those people he felt could not be corrected and were not needed in the country. So the debate is actually going on right now whether he is doing the right thing. Should he have shown clemency or should he have gone ahead? Well, but Mutomba is actually copying the actions of the El Salvador president, who went all out to tackle the gangs to get back his country. Constant believes that once these gang members, these urban bandits, were handled, were reined in, were controlled, then that will be the first step in getting Congo back. What do you think? Is he right or is he wrong? That's it.